Yo, welcome to Gangster FM. Look at this, got the candle lit. I recommend, if you haven't lit a candle for this, light a candle, because nice scented candle will send you away to sleep while you listen to my beautiful voice. It's this here, this candle, and it's infused with opiates. So as you light it, you get really fucking high as well. So that's great. Hello. How are you all? Are you well? I was so worried before I started one of these. Not worried, but I was like, I don't want to do this. I need to look at the camera more as well. But it's much more fun to look over here, like I'm looking off into the distance, because there's something more beautiful over there. Let me just, I'll bring the camera down a little bit. Look at my lovely lighting. How's that? Look at that. Wonderful. No, I started off this and I thought, oh no, I don't know, I had no energy to start it. I was like, fuck this. I'm in a bad mood, I have no motivation, I can't talk to these people, I don't want to sit down and do a fucking video, I just don't want to do this. And then I thought, I'll have a quick wank, you know, get some of that evil out and just, and I'm all good now. I've got energy again, I'm in high spirits. I watched the Catwoman. It was a woman, but she had a cat face, and she was, and I thought, that's got me going. So, if you ever feel down, if there's any men out there considering suicide, you're thinking, I've lost my job, I've lost the wife, I can't see the children, I just don't know what to do with myself, I can't find some sort of way to get back into society. Have a quick wank. Stick on a nice video. It doesn't have to be a woman dressed like a cat. Maybe that's not your thing. I don't know what your thing is. That wasn't my thing. It wasn't until I was like, let's have a little look, shall I? She had a little wet nose. It was afterwards. Jesus. Went all over her face. Oh. Like that. But it's put me in high spirits now, you know. My flatmate is he's singing some, I don't know, he's playing guitar and singing some sort of song. So he's made me feel better about myself. I was in a bitter mood though, because, you know, it was one of those days where you wake up and you just argue with the wife. Terrible, terrible wife argument. You know, no one wants that. No one wants to see you arguing with the wife. No one wants to be in arguments with the wife. Because you never win, do you? You never fucking win. She always wins. And it builds up anger. And you want to hit her, don't you? You just want to, but you can't because there's laws against that. You're not allowed to punch women. As much as you want to. I'm a gentleman. I would never punch a woman. I'll pull their hair, I'll kick them, I'll spit on them, I'll Chinese burn them, but I would never hit a woman. I'd smush her face up and like that. You fucking cunt. You know, you call them a cunt and you want to strangle you. Fucking whore. Why did I fucking marry you? You fucking Never punch them though. Never. God damn, would you just want to, but not allowed. Especially 100 years since women have got the vote. Back then you could slap a woman. You could fucking run her over in a horse. And no one would say anything. They'd be like, well, she shouldn't have been in the way of the horse. It serves her right for trying to get the vote. But they've got the vote now. You're not allowed to hit them. Unless you're from the Islamic culture. Now, not all of them are attacking women. Most of them don't. Most of them are strong, kind of peaceful people. But you can, if you want to, just cut open the clitoris and just fuck you and your sexual freedom. Don't need that, we'll take that away. Anyway, This is going to drag. I can feel it dragging. I thought the wank would sort me out. I thought that's going to get me through, but no. I'm still self-conscious. Maybe I've still got too much... Maybe I've got too much sperm inside me still. It does help though, doesn't it? It really does. Just changes the entire being of who you are. With a quick... It doesn't have to be... You can stretch it out. I don't like to edge myself. A lot of people like to take a wank and they like to make it last a fortnight. A lot of people like to have a wank and stretch it out for a while. Not me. I like to get it over and done with. I just want to milk the beast, get that evil out, so that you can wander the streets and not feel like Jack the Ripper. I mean, there's nothing worse. Nothing worse. You know, you haven't ejaculated that potent satanic force that lives in every man. If you don't have that land just externally from you, if you don't force it out the end of you, and normally into a bin or a tissue or the bathroom floor, if you don't have that, it has to be a sperm. It's weird, isn't it? Most fluids in the human body are best when they're internal. Blood, great when it's inside you. You see blood on the external side of you. Not good. Quickly, put a plaster on it. Get a bandage. Stick it into a fire. To do the old-fashioned sealing it. You just... I've cut myself. Like fucking masculine dude. The superhero. It's like Wolverine. So blood's in it, an internal thing. Brain. Bit of brain comes out. Quickly put it back in. Snot. It can come out, but it's always disgusting seeing it. Like, which is weird, isn't it? It's basically the same consistency of ejaculated cum, but wrong colour. Like, you sneeze on a woman's face, she's like, oh, that's disgusting. You cum on a woman's face. Oh, she likes that, doesn't she? Which is weird. It's colour, I don't know. Because that's not where it should go. It should go up the old drain pipe. But what can you do? But it is. So this blood. What else was there? There's blood, brains, snot. Like, what else is there? Shit. You don't want to see shit. Like, shit's good when it's out of you. Shit and sperm are two things that are when they're out of you are good. Although if you do have a poo inside you and you leave it for a little bit and you hold it, you're like, I'm not gonna go just yet. We'll wait a second, just a couple of minutes, an hour or two, and you get that funny feeling build up, and then it starts to feel nice. You're like, ooh, I don't want to shit just yet. I don't know why, but it's hitting the prostate in such a way. Just gonna leave that in there for a little bit more. Just, that feels great. God, I wish every shit felt like this, but it doesn't. Like, sometimes you just want to go, oh no. Have you ever done this, right? I didn't want to start like this, but this is what happens when you watch a Catwoman. It's really sophisticated. Have you seen the Scott Talk? That's what I've named this now. Scott Talk. Welcome to Scott Talk. Have you seen the Scott Talk podcast, vlogcast, YouTube channel thing? It's really interesting. What was I talking about? Shit. Yeah, no, he's good. He's fantastic. He's always talking about shit. His opening monologue was shit talk. Which, to be honest, at least I'm being open about talking about shit, because if I continue, whatever happens during this chit chat, it's all going to be shit at the end of the day. But right now it's specifically about shit, actual shit, and taking a poo. But what I'm saying is,
What are you saying?
What are you saying, Mr. Ambrose? What I'm saying is, sometimes you can have a shit just in the right place, and it feels good. But if it doesn't feel good, get it out, because it shouldn't be in you. Get it out. Get it into a toilet and flush it away. Goodbye. Right, that's gone. Down into the drain pipe, and then away. I'd like to GPS a shit one day. That'd be good, wouldn't it? If there was an app on your phone, like shit app, right, and you could get a little GPS chip, and you eat it with some kale, and you make a nice little shake, and you put the chip in, and you, right, and it's definitely going to be digested and come out the other end. So you take the kale shake, it goes all the way all the way through the old digestive tract, and you shit it out, and then it goes into the toilet, and then you flush it, and then boom, hit the app, right? And then you can watch. I am trying to sell this. It's a good idea. Then you sit there and you can watch where your shit's going. You're like, oh God, look! Who would have thought? Look at it! It's going all the way down to Hackney Central. I didn't think it was going that way. It's gone down to I would have thought it would have went up Chingford way, but no, it's not went Chingford way. It's heading south towards the river. Oh, it's reached the River Thames now. Wow. Look at that. My wee shit has landed at the Thames, and it's heading out down to the Pacific. I don't know what fucking ocean. You could track it. You could just track your little poop. I don't know, it could be called Poop Watch. And then if everybody had it, right, we could take all that data and collaborate it and then see where the majority of the human shit goes. And it'd be really interesting. really interesting. It's what people want to see. Every time I take a drink of water, that's me grasping for something else to talk about. But anyway, right, so shit's good when it's out of you. Now, we'll go back to the old male ejaculate. Females can come, which is what the BBC's trying to get with on the whole 100 years since the Women's March, since women have been able to vote. Because not only were they voting on politics, they were voting to have an orgasm. Because before that, it wasn't common, it wasn't courteous, it wasn't like... My great-great-grandmother never had an orgasm. Never. And she had children, but she never had an orgasm because it wasn't requirement back then. You know, a man could come home from the pub, drunk on whiskey, just out of his face on bells and pints of ale, and he'd come back and walk into the door, and he'll look over and he'll go, "Hey you, what day is it?" "Wednesday." "What's Wednesday mean?" "Get your fucking drawers down, love. I'm gonna make love to you." And she'd be like, "Oh, I don't know." And then my great-great-great-granddad would pull out his dick and pooh, and he'd have fun. But my poor great-great-great-grandmother, heartbroken that she never had the old orgasm. For her entire life, it was not a requirement for a woman to climax. But now, 100 years ago, the women marched on Westminster and threw themselves under horses, and the suffragette movement and all this palaver going on. And women eventually got the right to climax. Now, they don't teach you this in school, but they do. That's what women campaigned for years. And my girlfriend, you wouldn't know it from today due to the rage that she had against me, but she gets to have orgasms, and I try and give her them. I really do. I put my back into it and I go, I'm gonna help you out today, love. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make you squirt. And sometimes she does. Sometimes she doesn't. But she knows I've tried. she knows I've tried, and that's what keeps the relationship alive. Because I care. I do care about her, and that's why I try and please her. But back in the day, 100 years ago, she complained about you go down to the pub and you come back and you breathe all over me and you get your dirty, sweaty, greasy mitts all over my body and you touch me up and down and you pull down my pantyhose. What did they wear back then? And you never make me climax. And it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't have mattered. I would be like, fuck off. But it's now the women have got the right to vote. So they can vote for people. I will get back onto the coming. But they have the right to vote now, ladies. They have the right to an orgasm. They have a right to be forced to wear a veil in certain countries. These women around the world are being empowered to cover their faces. I don't want to cover my face. Well, we are empowering you for you to legally cover your face. What was the country? What country was it that said that they can't have... they're going to ban the veil. Ban the veil. Ban the veil. The Islamic veil across Europe. What country was it? Denmark. Where's Amsterdam? That's Netherlands. Is that Denmark? I don't know. Denmark? Is it in Denmark? I have no idea. No, Denmark is not near Amsterdam. Look at me. I would have been... Oh well. Look at my geographical skills. Useless. But women now, 100 years ago, they've stormed to vote. And look at us now. Now we have female Prime Minister. Which is fantastic for women. You know, because now there's a woman in charge. Doing a terrible job. But she got there. You know, women through themselves. Starved themselves and forced tubes down their throat. Ah! You fucking whore. Fucking tubes going down the throat. Being force fed. How dare you try and starve yourself and eat that, you fucking cunt. Like they're treating them like frogwa. Yeah, you fucking... You know, what did we do? What happened? What did these beautiful women that suffered in this way, what did they achieve? What did they achieve? Theresa May. Theresa May going, we need to ban hate speech on Twitter. If you are not allowed to be angry at a politician or a celebrity. No, there will be no more hatred towards us people on Twitter. We need to look at the law and we need to legislate the way politicians are treated on Twitter, and because every day politicians up and down the country are being called cunts, and we need to stop this because it's hurting our feelings. Hey, Theresa, how about you just not be cunts? Stop destroying the NHS. Stop, you know, the fucking... Just stop. Just stop what you're doing and look around and see the bodies building up. The bodies of homeless people just building up on the streets. Just sleep. Where do you live? I sleep in that sleeping bag over there. That's my home. That is where I live. Oh, who else? Well, there's me, there's homeless Dave, there's homeless Bill, there's homeless Trevor, and there's crack whore Christina. She's over there. Oh, well, there's a lot of homeless people here. Why is there so many homeless people here? Well, this is just the one street in If you go to the next street, there's more homeless people and more homeless people, and they're building up and building up and building up. We can't sleep on benches anymore. No, homeless people can't sleep on benches. I mean, because the Tory government, they come in and they take their fucking metal bars and they go, that's a lovely bench, isn't it? A lovely bench where you could sleep and rest upon a head and stare up at the sky. Oh, look at the stars. No, we can't be having the tramps looking up at the stars. No. We can't be having the tramps looking up at the stars as they lay upon a park bench. No, that's not on. Get a metal bar, we'll put it across, let the cunts suffer. Homeless people sleep on the floor, not on a bench. And then Theresa May's wondering why Diane Abbott's being called a cunt. Or whoever else. Dear politician, kill yourself. Scott, lock him up, please. What's the point of having Twitter? What is the point if you can't call a politician a cunt? That's what Twitter's for. This is Twitter, right? Donald Trump goes on and goes, brr, and then everybody goes, fuck off, you blonde-haired, wanky-eyed, fuck you. Fuck you, Trump. Yeah, pedo. Everybody calls him a pedo. Yeah, fucking child rapist. Fuck off. He went on the other day. The NHS said, fucking. That's what politicians. What's the job of a politician, to be called a cunt? By the way, I don't think people should be going on Twitter calling politicians cunts. Or just writing anything about them. What they should be doing is storming Parliament and then just killing them. Just not as an act of terrorism. But I know everybody's going, oh, quickly get Scott. He's preaching hatred. He's a hate preacher. He wants the politicians murdered. All of them but Jeremy Corbyn, because I'm a good man. You gotta say that, haven't you? Gotta support old Corbyn. No, but seriously, I'm not joking here. We really do need to figure a way out to assassinate these let's not play these silly little games where we go on Twitter and go, you're a cunt, Right, let's not do that. Let's figure out a way where we can systematically murder as many as possible in the shortest amount of space and time. What would be a good way? And you think, oh, not all of them are bad. Doesn't matter. We've got to set an example. Even Corbyn, right? We need to find a noose and hang and he's one of the good ones apparently. But just to prove a point, we fucking take him by his scraggy little homeless man beard and we'll hang him from the nearest tree. Like we should do, and it's not, he's preaching hate. No, I'm not doing it out of hate, preacher. I'm not a terrorist. I don't think that we should do this for a political game. What I'm saying when I say kill politicians is not because I want to change Parliament or have a revolution and fill the streets with blood for a cause. You're thinking, well, we're going to kill them all, and then what are you going to do? Replace it with what system? No, I'm not saying we should replace it with any system. There's no political agenda. There's no manifesto which I'm trying to preach here. I purely think that we should kill Theresa May and all the... I only know two of them. I think we should just kill them just for entertainment. Just because, for the sheer fun of it. Just why not? When was the last time we had good entertainment like that? Because I've seen Big Brother, very good. A transvestite won it, or whoever it was. Yeah, oh, well done. Good for you, for the trans community. Well done for winning Big Brother. That was very nice, you know. We got to see some people sat on some chairs, which is good. You know, House of Cards was good until Spacey started touching people up and being creepy. You know, Spacey, stop fucking people. Stop. Right? I can't watch House of Cards now. I'm bored of football. What we need to do is let's take Wembley, right? Pack it out the rafters, pack it all up, woof, fill it with people, and then we'll bring all the politicians in with chains around their ankles, and we'll march them in. And if they refuse, if they only all MPs, House of Lords as well. We'll do House of Lords first, right? How many House of Lords? How many seats are there in the House of Lords, right? What we do is how many are there? How many of these people are there? Right, there's 650 members of the House of Lords. All of them, even Lord Sugar. Get all of them, right? We'll take them up, we'll put chains around them like they're slaves, we'll march them into Wembley, and if they try and fight back, we hit them with a shovel. Right, so we march them all out into the centre of the pitch with the national anthem playing. God Save the Queen. And then we'll take all the House of Commoners, the House of Commoners, the House of Commons, right, we'll take all of them. I'm just trying to get the number here. I'm curious about that. Like, the numbers matter. It makes it more meaningful if you use numbers. How many seats? We'll take all fucking. Don't tell you. How many? How the seats working? 6. Have they got 650 as well? Oh no, that's the Commons again. Ah, fuck it. So we take them all out, we march them into the fucking centre of Wembley, and we just kill them, just with guns, just for the sheer fun of it. And I truly believe that. I truly believe that we should do that. And people go, well, you can't do that, that's murder. Just course, innit? Fuck them. Fuck them. They've killed enough people. About time, you know, because then the next lot that come in, they'll be like, alright, let's wisen up here. Right, remember what happened to the last lot? Yeah, we better not fucking fiddle with our taxes. I'm still pissed off about the dock moat. Remember the dock moat? How many years ago was that? Stupid claiming for a dock moat. Unbelievable. I know no one did anything about that. They all went, hey, that's not on. No, it's not on, is it? We're going to do anything about it. Nah. Just don't do it again. Mate, stop claiming. Stop claiming allowances and bullshit, because we're on to you now. Fucking some cunt the other day, I don't know if it was Mogul. Not Mo, what is fucking... That one doesn't like abortion. He comes out the other day. Scott, why do you talk about politics? It was much better when you talk about coming. We need a 25p claim back. 25? Really? I don't know. It's going nowhere, this one. This podcast. Can't believe it though. Can you imagine locking someone up for sending an angry tweet? Can you stop the rape in Bradford, please? There's grooming gangs raping children. Could you fix this? Can you please help? Fucking help. Will you fucking do something, you lazy cow? You're a lazy bitch, come on. For fuck's sake, my child's being killed. Will you help me? Ah, fuck you. By the way, I'm typing all this. Then you get a respond. Please do not send me hatred, for we'll send around the popo. Fucking Officer Dibbles turns up at the door. Excuse me, did you call Boris Johnson a wassock? Well, yes I did. I did call Mr. Boris Johnson a wassock. He's a bit of a wassock, isn't he? Well, I'm sorry, sir. This is a breach of the rights. Could you consider an apology? Well, I'm not apologising to Mr. Boris Johnson. He really is a wassock. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. New rules and regulations, so I have to arrest you for your breaching the peace of Twitter. Well, I'll just delete Twitter then. I went, no. But everybody has the right to be on Twitter. You just can't call them cunts on Twitter. Just get off Twitter if you keep getting called a cunt. If I was a cunt on Twitter, just constantly just annoying people, everybody's going, fucking kill yourself. If I constant, every day, I just had one, I have ignore it and go, alright, Everybody wants me dead or me raped. They're two things that you're doing. tell Diane Abbott's the worst. She's someone fucking goes on Twitter and annoys everybody, and then she gets angry. Fucking everybody calls her racist stuff. Because why not? That's what Twitter's for. You're supposed to fuck you gorilla, and then she's there's gotta be names. Get off Twitter. You know what people? They're assholes. You give people anonymity. All of a sudden, yeah, they're gonna start hacking heads off. Yeah, you can't identify. That's why masks are so fucking exciting. That's why you go to the theatre. That's why acting's fun when you get to play the criminal. You put on the mask. Ooh. No one knows it's me, but I can be a cunt. Fucking idiots. Go on Twitter. The Twitter police. Can you stop calling Jacob Rees-Mogg a wassock? What is the point? Anyway, kill Theresa May. Honestly, if you're watching this thinking, oh, what shall I do with myself today? Kill her. Take a hairbrush and put a hairbrush, right, and put a blade just in the centre of it, right? If you're her hair and makeup person, could be a woman, could be a man, I don't know who, but if you are the hair and makeup person of Theresa May, or even if you know them, if you know that person, take the hairbrush and just slide, do you know, not a pencil sharp, yeah, a pencil sharpener, get the pen, unscrew that little blade, right, and just tip it, just edged it into the hairbrush, right, and then switch it with the person's hairbrush, the hairdresser's hairbrush, and when she goes to brush her hair, she's going to start slicing parts, it won't kill her, but it'll freak her out. She'll look like one of those WWE wrestlers after she's been hit by a chair. She'll be like, where's all this blood coming from? Just to fuck with her. Do something like that. What else with you? Next time she stood at the podium, right? Next time Theresa May stood at the podium about to give one of those little speeches, right? Someone sneak up, right, and take a nail and hammer her feet just into the ground. Just, it won't kill her, but she won't be able to escape for any difficult questions. Mrs. May, she'll be struggling. I can't get away. My foot. She'll be stood there, that sourdough face. She looked like that fucking Wallace and Gromit face. Right, she's got a fucking feet nailed down to the floor on a podium. Right, and then everybody, are you gonna do anything about anything, or you? What's happening? What's happening? Brexit, wait, what? Come on. Brexit means... She can't get away. Well, Brexit means... and then someone should just walk along and they hit her with a fucking cricket bat. Snap her neck in half. Really snap that cunt's neck in half. I hope the people watch this and share it and go, oh, I love what you said about... You know, what they should do... What they should do with Boris Johnson, right? Don't send Boris Johnson hatred on Twitter anymore. It doesn't work, right? What you do is you get one of his little Boris bikes. It was the Barclays bike, wasn't it? Yeah, that he created. Well, he took the credit for it. It was Ken Livingstone's idea. But he took the credit. Oh, Boris's bike. Right, take him, right? And take that fucking bike chain off the bike. The Sandan Air bike chain. And when you see him, when he's walking out of probably Murdoch's building, he's coming out of the news building with his big fucking stupid head. Right? And you see him coming out. He'll go to get into his car, because the car always pulls up. Right? Distract the security guard, you know, by just wiggling some keys. They're easy to distract security people. You think, oh, can't fuck with the security guy. He's MI5, he's trained. Nah. Just shake some keys, because that's enough to... They're not... You think they're... Oh my god, he's clever, he's in a suit, Nah, they're just... Jing-a-ling-ling. He'll be like, what? He'll look at the keys, and while that's happening, like, get a mate to do that, to wiggle the keys. Get a mate to just ding-ling-ling for the security guard. Right, and while security guard's... Your mate's distracting the security guard, You take that fucking Boris bike fucking chain, that bike, and just whack him around the fucking head. And just split his jaw open. Slash him. Like his great-granddad would have done to slaves. I'm assuming, of course his granddad owned slaves. One of his great-grandparents probably had some sort of probably, I don't... What was it? His fucking great-grandparents with a mummy. Mummified him. Some mummy from Egypt. Mummified fucking Tutankhamun replica. Fucking... Yeah, do that. Just take Boris and then hit him with a fucking bike chain. That's what you should do. Don't send tweets. Don't do it anymore. Don't send tweets. Because it's not working, is it? Fucking... No, really hurt him. And I'm not saying this because I want to change politics. This isn't an act of terrorism. This isn't an act. This is purely for entertainment reasons. I'm an artist. This is art. This is an act of art, which, you know, if you know the Tories, not a big fan of that, are they? Or no, well, cut the art funding. Ah, fuck it. Just cut it. What, poor people don't need create stuff. Fuck them. Who else is there? Who else needs to be fucking... Let's go through the fucking list of ways to kill MPs. Top 10 UK politicians. Here we go. Nigel Farage. Well... Who the fuck's Tom... Jeremy Corbyn's got 1.5 million. Oh, I tell you who needs fucking... Tell you who needs brought down a fucking peg or two. Sadiq Khan. Ooh. Oh no, don't make fun of... That's Sadiq Khan. Nah, fuck him as well. Hey, in London, part of the parcel of London is to be blown to smithereens by terrorism. If this is a cosmopolitan, metropolitan, suburban, and whatever the fuck he says. Fucking... Take Sadiq Khan. Yeah, because he did. He went, oh, London's the sort of place where you expect terrorism to happen. What's that? No. I believe in a utopia. In my vision of society, there shouldn't be any bombs blowing up. I don't know about you, but apparently, you know, part of the city life, isn't it? A fucking bomb goes... Is that another bomb? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's London, innit? Just London. It's what happens in London. Bombs go off all the time. Ignore it. Keep calm, have a cup of tea, carry on. What? Yeah, we're gonna do anything. How many bodies are building up now? Ah, it's fine. No, take him, like, we'll attach C4. Put it in his fucking... Put it in his asshole, fuck him. Fucking take some C4, right, and we'll stuff it up his fucking jacksie, right? This is what we'll do in front of the crowd at Wembley. Take Sadiq Khan by his fucking stupid silvery fucking... His Philip Schofield hair. Thinks he's all clever with his, like, white hair. Oh, fucking take his fucking ITV, Good Morning TV, this Holly Willoughby hair, and pull him down to the ground, and fucking stick C4 up his arse, and kick him around the city for a bit. But don't detonate it straight away. Just let him carry on. Just keep calm and he knows it's going to blow up. Oh yeah, he knows. Because you've told him. You looked him dead in the eye and went, I'm going to fucking blow this up, you motherfucker. If you try and take this out your asshole, I will destroy you. And I have a camera around as well. So if he tries to get the C4, you know, he goes down to the local mosque to get all of his Muslim friends to dig around in his asshole. Oh, Mr. Khan, there is C4 in your asshole. I can get it out for you. No. You know, while they're looking into his sprayed rectum, hit the C4, blow it up, fuck him. Fucking... The city of London deserves... Expect bombs in the city of London. It's London! I don't know who Chuka Umano is, but I don't even know if it's a woman or a man. There, look, Boris, Diane Abbott. How Diane Abbott should just be kicked through an abattoir. That's all she needs to be. She needs to be hung on on hooks, and just sent through for the full Avatar treatment. We'll do that at Wembley as well. We'll fucking pull out rigging, right? So we can really just hang her up, and then just watch men hitting her with knives and just hack her up. Then we can sell her meat, dogs, put it in dog food. That's what we should do with Diane Abbott. Let's not go on Twitter anymore. Let's stop sending hatred. Really, stop doing what you're doing. You're naughty Pete. No, fuck you. It's about time you got slaughtered. This isn't an act of terrorism. This is not an act of terrorism. I have no political ideology behind this violence. This is strictly for entertainment. Purely. By the way, it's not good entertainment. Or it's not artistic. It's not highbrow. This isn't this sort of Bande ballet. You know? I'm not coming out with some sort of Tchaikovsky-esque kind of highbrow Beethoven finding God in the universe sort of cease fate. This isn't some sort of. This isn't Sadler's Wells. This isn't Sadler's Wells entertainment or art. This is working class YouTube falling out of a hammock, smashing an egg on someone's face sort of art. That's the sort of art this is. Here are the most influential UK MPs on Twitter. That's done. That's enough of the... How long have I done? How long have I done talking about murdering politicians? I don't even know when I've started this now. I didn't even check. Anyway, back to the coming, right? So, if you don't come, you are walking around with a lot of evil. What was I? I really forgot. I'm just saying, jerk off. It really helps. It gets a lot out of you. You know, because imagine how pissed off I would have been if I hadn't have jerked off. You know, this has been quite light and entertaining. It's been light and personal. What was I talking about? I have no idea what the whole... Anyway, I seen a fox earlier. It was not the right time to see a fox. I seen a fox about an hour ago, just wandering around, and I'm like, too early for you. You should not be out by now. Like, why are the foxes getting in earlier and earlier? They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be running around. Like, a fox comes out at night. It's a nocturnal animal. It should not be wandering the streets at 5 o'clock looking for litter. Is that how bad it's got? Even the foxes are going, oh, God. I can't do anything here. Oh, God. Waking up early, going out, searching for shit. Was I shit? I did shit come kill politicians for fun. Shit come kill politicians for fun. Was there anything else? I have no idea. Not at all. Not a jot. I talked about my nan getting fucked. My great-great-gran being fucked. Is that a wrap? Is this today's one done? I've got nothing else. What can you do, eh? What can you do? Alright, well, I might as well end it there because I've got nothing. Goodbye.